Okay, so we're going to go over the receipt settings and the payments options. So let's get to it. On the left side of the menu, we're going to go to payments. We're going to go to settings at the top, in the menu at the top. And then it'll automatically take you to receipts here. That'll be the first option. So we're in receipts. Now you see your section for receipts. Now, if you want to enable automatic sales receipts for payments, make sure you toggle this on. If you don't, then none of this will be able to actually work. So we're going to toggle this on because we do want to enable automatic sales receipts for payments. And we're going to title our receipt here. This will be associated to your product or your business of where this is actually being automated to. So let's say we're doing uh, an educational course. Your receipt prefix. So this is kind of like a shortened version of what the title would be. Let's say edu course. Hopefully that's short enough. And then your receipt number that you want to actually start with. And then after that, it'll generate a new number going forward. It'll be the number proceeding after that number. So if you have 10,001, like they have here for the example, the next receipt that comes out after the first one will be 10,002. So we'll leave that like that is. And then the name used while sending the receipt notifications, like it says, if you leave it blank, then the business name will be used instead. Now, if you want a specific name, so let's say if we want Jane Doe, or even if you have a name for the course, you can put that there as well too. It's just a preference. It doesn't have to actually be a specific like name of a person. Um, you just want them to be able to recognize that it's coming from you or your business, so they have to, know that it's legit. From the email, for your email address that's used while sending receipts, you can send out. Let's say if you can send your business email here. Which that actually should pop up automatically. Or let's say if you have a different email address that you want to show as your phone email, you can put that there as well too. Let's say info, or even if you have like one that's called receipts. If I could spell that right, that would be great. Receipts at abc.com. Okay, so let's say it's that. And then you can put your subject name in here. So this tag right here actually, and you want to make sure you take these brackets off right here. I don't know if you can see these, but there's 3 brackets here. You have this block one and then the curly ones. Now the curly ones that's associated with the custom value that's plugged in here automatically. So those will get removed. But when you send this out to people and you don't take off of the block bracket, excuse me, it's going to send it like that. So if you don't want it to appear that way, I suggest you remove it. Okay. And then you can name your subject line however you want to. You can also add custom values in here as well too. So if you want their name, you can click on receipts, go to customer, and then you can put their name, their full name, or their first name. That added it at the end. So let's copy that. I'm going to delete it, and then we're actually going to put that in the front. Okay, make sure you put your space there. Okay, so that'll work. And so this one is showing that this is going to pick up from the actual receipt. Let's see. And then your email template, if you already have an email template already created, to automatically send out to your customers when they receive their receipts. You can select that down here in this drop down box. If not, it'll send out a default for you, and then you can add in some notes or terms down here as well too. You can put the custom fields in here as well too. Note to buyer or purchaser, if that's a thing. Here are our terms. Please read. Something like that. It's not like super legit. I wouldn't necessarily send it in this exact wording, but just trying to get you to get a picture of what you could actually use this area for. So like you can add a link here as well too, for your terms. So you can insert your terms in here as well too. So let's say if we have our URL terms.com, you can change the text to make sure that it doesn't show up like that. And then you can have your action here, where it'll just show here, or it'll show in a new window. So if we click self, we hit save. That's that. And then you can also add the custom values here as well too. You can change the formatting as well too. Make certain words in bold. Just like you would, just like a regular Word document, stuff that you can do in a Word document, the basic things that you can do as far as formatting, you can do that here as well too. So if you need to add in, even if you want to change this down here to a custom value, let's say if you want to, instead of putting purchaser, just should have been an R on the end, but if you wanted to change the custom value to read the purchaser's actual name, so it'll say something like note to, let's do their full name. Note to, let's say if the purchaser's name was Deborah Cox or something like that, right? Their name would pop up here, so it will end up reading note to Deborah Cox. Here are our terms, please read. But that will be the note that will be attached to this as well too. And then once you're complete, you just hit save, and then that'll be done.